All right, so what's going on, everyone? It's Matthew. I'm back here again with another episode of I Really Do This Shit. So I'm just gonna, I don't know, get on here. Missed you guys. Talk for a minute. Kind of wrote down a lot of things that I want to get, I don't know, I guess want to go through. Right now, sitting here, got candle lit. I have a screensaver going of a fire in the background. It lasts 10 hours, so I don't think I'm gonna get through even an hour of that. So good, just setting the tone here. Darker room. Got the fucking tunes playing in the back. It makes me feel a little bit fancy. Like, I think about whenever this music is playing sometimes, I always think about maybe I'm in like a smoky poker room in like the 80s or something. I don't know. You know that the setting when the dogs are playing poker? It's like that, but I'm there. I took that picture. Or that's what it feels like, at least. But I was just thinking about art and shit, and I don't know what my favorite style of art is. Like, or I mean, I know exactly. I don't know what it's called, though. What I like are scenes that are painted, mostly. Like a painted scene of a location. But the location can't have any people there. I have no idea what that's called. It's, I guess a good example of that would be like, imagine like a bar scene. It's kind of dimly lit with those bar lights that they got like at Chili's above your table. Smaller. And it's kind of going across the bar. And in like an ashtray, there's a smoky cigarette. So the cigarette smoke still is like rising in the air. And, drinks are out. Maybe there's like a spilled drink in the corner. Chairs pulled out, kind of scattered. But no one's there. I don't know what those scenes are. If somebody knows what those scenes are, definitely let me know. I'm gonna look into it. I have, for an example, I have a Van Gogh. It's like a replica painting above my TV. Cafe Terrace at Night. I want, if you Google that up, definitely Google that up. I want that scene, but with no people there. I don't know. If anybody knows, like I said, let your boy know. I'm recording this right now at 1 a.m., which is now Saturday morning, after the Black Friday, which I hope everybody got some shit crossed off of their wish list for Christmas, or I don't know, maybe you're selfish, just bought for yourself. But on that note, hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving also. Thanksgiving, probably one of my favorite holidays. Gives plenty of people excuses to be gluttonous. And it's tough, man, because the food is so goddamn good, dude. Thanksgiving food is so good, and the interesting about it is people don't cook it that often. I mean, how often can you just find 99 carbs on the table that you can dig in to? I mean, think about it. There's mashed potatoes. There's sweet potatoes in many different forms. You can find, what else is it? Stuffing. Some people call it dressing. Fine, whatever. Really good. Probably my favorite part of Thanksgiving is dressing. But, I mean, just and the gravy and just the shit that I named. Just so many goddamn carbs. It's just carbs and meat. Super, probably not that healthy for you, but, it's only one day of the year, so you gotta indulge. But people don't, make dressing. People don't, make just a plethora of food, get their family together, which they probably should. Do it often. Invite people over, like, hey, we're, doing a holiday at the house. That would be good. More people got together, and not just when a holiday tells them to. But it was good. Got off work. Walmart was open. The pharmacy was not. And while I appreciate that, they should pay me for that. but they don't. It's not my choice to not be at work. Do I like being off? Yeah. Do I have a problem with not being paid for it? Of course. So I kind of have to use my PTO to pay time off for those who are not quick enough on the draw. It's like forcing me to use my PTO, which is fine. You know, I have so many hours that I'm probably maybe not even gonna get to use. I just get to cash out and get the fucking, what is that Garda truck, back it up to my house with just my PTO hours. But, you know, it's fine. I'm here. It was good. The food coma Friday morning was definitely the realest. I've never had a food hangover like that. I ate once that day, and that was it. And it was a lot. I ate a lot. Anyway, enough Thanksgiving. Hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. I saw some sad-ass plates, though. And I just feel bad for y'all. Sometimes I don't know where you're getting this. Looks like that you get from, like the school cafeteria. But all the lunch ladies were off that day. Saw some of that shit. Oh, but I kind of spoke out of order here. I was meaning to talk about Black Friday second. But I'm going to do it anyway because that's how I roll and we do this shit out on the fly. And that's what the podcast is about, baby. You roll with the punches. Some days we're on our shit. Some days we're on our shit, but it's different. And that's fine. You roll with the punches. Every single day you wake up, you don't have the perfect day. And if you do, fucking send that energy my way. But I wake up sometimes like, God damn, we're doing it again. And that's just like this podcast, baby. We roll through it. Anyway, Black Friday. There's this scam apparently popping up with Amazon. Well, it's not an Amazon scam. It's obviously piece of shit people fronting as Amazon. And so what they'll do is after you've purchased an order, I don't know how these crafty motherfuckers get your email and all that. They'll send you an email, and in the email it'll say, sorry, your order can't be shipped. Please update your info or whatever. So you will, well, goddamn, let me look where my back scratcher is going to be. You know, you click the link and it pulls you. This is the thing. It pulls you to the most authentic looking Amazon website of all time, apparently. So I'm being told. Most authentic website asks you to input your name, your billing info, and then here we go, dude. Here's how they get it. PayPal and or card info. And once you do that, once you hit save and continue, then it relocates you to the actual Amazon website. And that's where people are, I guess, being swindled at. Hit with that old bait and switch. And Amazon has put out a statement saying that to, I don't know, just double check on your orders and actually verify whether or not orders are shipped, canceled, whatever, the status of your order. You need to log on to actual Amazon and take a look at it that way. So don't pay attention to bullshit Amazon emails for the holiday season, I guess. Another thing I want to talk about is cookware is something people give as gifts for Christmas and shit. If you get some, you're very lucky. It's very tough to find high quality cookware that is not going to be some bullshit. But just so y'all know, all of my close friends know this about me. If you have a goddamn non-stick pan, absolutely never, and I repeat, 0 times at 0 moments in history should you, at 0 moments in history, 0 moments in the future, ever use silverware on your fucking non-stick pan, dude. Do you like that it non-sticks? Do you like that it non-sticks? Do you like that it doesn't stick? Oh, well, let's continue that and use wood. Gotta use wood, babies. I'm letting y'all in on the telltale secrets to what they want you to do is do what the fuck you want. No, it's a free country, right? Do what you want, but also care about yourself. Make sure you're taking care of your things. Dude, how much disrespect for yourself does it, I don't know, just exhibit so much self-disrespect scraping your non-stick pan off. And I don't know, I'm not with that shit. It really irritates me. Like I said, my close friends will tell you. One time we were at Mitchell's house, and it was after one of the nights that we've talked about on the regular podcast of getting just torn up at my house. Then we went to Mitchell's house and swam. Dude, it was like 4:30 a.m. and I'm trying to sleep on the couch. And they're trying to make breakfast omelets in the goddamn kitchen, making a whole lot of ruckus. And then I hear someone using a fork on a pan, and I don't get up, but I do yell from the couch position. It bothers me that much. Some people have like an issue, like Seth. He has this issue where, I mean, it's not an issue, but you know, he's got this thing. If he can hear you smacking your food while you're eating, dude, I've seen him get so pissed off. He's been like, he has to leave the room. That's how I get. But here's the thing. It's not nuts because I'm just caring about your shit. And there's no reason that I should care about your shit more than you. And that's that shit, you know? I just care about your shit more than you, apparently. Let's see what else. I got some notes here. Say that... fuck is this, babe? Alright, whatever, babies. There was that dude who was venturing to that isolated island to spread the word, you know. What all bold individuals have done before, and you know, they didn't ask for it. It's illegal to go to this island, and this motherfucker went anyway. And he was gonna bring the book of the Lord with him, and he got shot up a few times. Didn't work out for him, so he died. But a lot of people are still kind of pissed at him because he, one, broke the law, and then two, they don't give a shit about anything you're about to teach them. They've obviously been just fine. But could you imagine being like at one of those islanders, you like are just chilling? You're probably not just chilling. Everything you're doing is for survival. Every waking moment is about your survival. You're hunting, gathering, whatever they're doing over there. And dude, every so often, fucking a helicopter pops up, and they fire so many arrows at it. And I'm not sure with the success rate that they're, I don't know, firing at, like how many times they've gotten someone. But I mean, people should have learned their lesson by now. But they didn't. And one of the reasons it's super illegal to go there is because they are isolated on this island, away from the modern society, aside from seeing a chopper or a boat or something. If you came in contact with them, there's a potential chance that you can give them diseases that they are not immune to. And it's pretty fucked up, just so you can, you know, spread your so-called word that they didn't ask for, you know? And I don't know, man, he shouldn't have did it. Feel bad for him, but also don't. So, shit. What the fuck we got here? Oh, dude, I really wanted to talk about this. So I was at work, and my boss, he had mentioned to me that they went to Cheesecake Factory for his sister's birthday or something a while back. And the funniest thing about that is that you would imagine going to Cheesecake Factory, which, by the way, has way too many fucking things on the menu, do a couple things really good. Don't have 40 million items on there. Dude, the menu's way too big. They got everything from, I don't know. Everything's really good, though. That's where it's kind of annoying. It's pretty annoying to have 90 million things on there, but still do them well. So his sister or his mom goes up to the waiter. And he's like, "Hey, it's our daughter's birthday today. Just letting y'all know. I don't know what y'all do for that." And the waiter was like, "Okay, good. Yeah, good. I understand completely. I'll be right over." So they get their food, they eat a little bit, and then the waiter comes over with this fucking puss bowl of little bowl of ice cream with some chocolate drizzle on top. And that's the birthday gift. That's the restaurant's birthday gift to a customer eating at an overpriced Cheesecake Factory. You hear me, dude? It's the Cheesecake Factory. Hey, fucking give me some cheesecake, man. And you know that, dude, if they did that, they would just cut like a sliver for you. They would not, absolutely would not give you the full thing. Well, anyway, I took it upon myself to research this, and you can research this too. They will give you this little pussy sundae, not give you cheesecake, and that has a lot of people complaining. So I was looking at some reviews, and obviously I have to look at the bad ones. I'm not gonna look at the ones that was like, "Well, this was the best experience. This was, every time I come here, they treat me like, whatever." Let me see. Okay, here we go. All right. It says worst takeout service. This is in March. It says I've eaten here a few times, tried takeout twice, and service is the worst. Called and was transferred to a takeout person to take my order. Only problem is you go on hold and no one ever comes back. That's so funny to me, though. I don't know. It's just like such an easy thing to just answer. All right, so here's one. All right, I was having lunch with my daughter. Server was harried. Server was hurried and unpredictable. Now, I don't know what the fuck this dude was doing. This, him, her, zim, zer, what they were doing. What is a way to have to be doing to be unpredictable, I wonder? Is he like coming out doing backflips? He's fucking, I don't know, man. Unpredictable waiter. I don't know about that. So he ordered the chicken marsala, and when served, it was not what I ordered. Power in the restaurant went out, and this is when everything came to a halt. Your service? I mean, I would imagine they would probably, I don't know. You deserve some sort of compensation for that. I'm not going to dinner paying $90 and then all the same service and the power's out. No way. Including service. Oh, see, here we go. The manager should have came around to see and apologized to customers that were just sitting there in limbo. Hey, continue eating. Continue eating. Some people paid thousands of, I'm just exaggerating all these prices, obviously, I don't know. But some people pay, a good deal of money to go to those dark restaurants. Those pitch black fucking restaurants. I would love to go there, by the way. I don't think service would come to a halt. So, I mean, if they can do it, you can do it. Finally, I got up after at least half an hour and told them I was leaving. They all looked at me as if I was the problem. They have not a clue, and everyone who goes there, beware. Power or no power, totally inept. Disgusting. I don't know. I mean, or whatever, I guess. Let's see. Here's one of my favorite ones. My favorite ones are when someone didn't have that bad of a time, but that's 1 star. Those are my favorite. Let's see this one here. The architecture of this place is much like the others we've been to. Artsy, comfortable, spacious. However, in the heat of New England's August day, it was very cold inside. Not a problem. And I was wearing a sweater, which wasn't enough. I needed my winter coat. Now, let me stop this right here. What the fuck are you doing in your so-called hot New England August day wearing a sweater? There's obviously something off about this already. But let's continue on. I was wearing a sweater, which was not enough. I needed my winter coat in August. She needed her winter coat. She wasn't happy that it was hot as shit outside and they kept the place cold. Okay. We considered leaving, but opted instead to be seated in their outside patio area. Are you fucking hot or cold? You want to sit in the outside August heat in a sweater? You damn bitch. So we hoped the warmth of the day would find us. We were seated for less than 5 minutes when we realized the patio wouldn't do it either. There was strong breeze blowing through the area, tossing napkins about, and in general made for an unsettling experience. Now, is that Cheesecake Factory's fault? Absolutely not. Are you going to complain about it? Yes. Are you going to put it on your review as if it was Cheesecake Factory's fault for not controlling the wind? Absolutely. And these are my favorite. We let the Cheesecake Factory staff know it was too cold and windy for us. Oh, so they should change all of the temperature for you. It's too cold and windy for us. Sadly, they didn't seem to care. Wouldn't give a fuck either. We headed to the nearest P.F. Chang's with hopes their idea of ambient temperature was more comfortable. In quotations, it was. I mean, there was no helping this lady. This lady is hot, wearing a sweater. It's too cold inside. Outside's too windy. She was just going to lose her battle with the elements that day. I'm willing to bet she even had a bad hair day. Oh, shit. What's going on with this don't do it tweet format? I'm sure you've seen this shit. I despise it. I hate this. Dislike. They need to add dislike buttons on social media. It's only fair. Because you can tell someone they're a piece of shit, but nothing hurts worse than just burying them with a thumbs down or a dislike or a downvote. Stop doing it. If you're listening to this and you tweet that way, you retweet them that way, fucking knock it off. Hey, knock it off. I also have another note here. We have a friend. I think this dude gets girls pregnant on purpose. He's got a few kids already. But here's the deal, dude. He's kind of a player too. And while you would calculate, you'd be like, well, that, makes sense. He's got a few kids. He obviously, he's the player type character. So he would have a few kids because he gets around. But the statistics just don't add up, dude. And here's why. And here is exactly why. I'm going to tell you why. He has his fair share of ratchet bitches. The most ratchet of all time that I've ever seen. Some of the chicks had 0 teeth. Or the worst hair. Or they had a sunburn and didn't take care of it, Just bad. Bad girls. Now, he's also had bad girls in the sense of the fucking Bad Girls Club. He's had some chicks that you look at them and you're like, God damn, how? And this is about to work out for him. It does. And see, here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. He gets those girls pregnant. He's never gotten an ugly girl pregnant. All of his baby mamas attractive. Now, when it comes to the goddamn this chick that looks like she's off some speed and meth, nope. Obviously I'm exaggerating. He gets the pretty girls the beautiful girls, the really good looking girls, pregnant. The ones that are and below. You know, you see them at like 7-Eleven, you're like, huh, the fuck is she wearing? Where she got her mismatched flip-flops with goddamn her torn pajama pants on. You know? And I just think about that sometimes. What the fuck we working with here? 25? Yeah, I'll go ahead and close out here in a little bit. Let me look at these notes. We're freestyling, baby. We're all off the top. That's where all the off the top came from, by the way. It's kind of a play on, I don't know, play on words. We do things off the top of the dome. And that's probably very self-evident by this here. It's very self-evident. And fucking, what was I saying? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Wow, I really forgot what I was saying. Oh, off the top, dude. See? So we do. It's all off the top. We freestyle it. Just like a freestyle would be off the top. But also, we try to hit the top, you know, topics of conversation. Things that are at the top of the page. First things that come to our head, top of the page. It just kind of works out. And, goddamn. I'm also not with this tweeting format with this the horoscopes. The horoscopes and in which month were you born? And it just, I don't know, it's horrible. Horrible. I don't know, I guess I didn't have anything more on that. I can touch on some hip hop stuff. For those paying attention to some hip hop, so-called beef. Not really beef, it's just what real hip hop is. Tory Lanez, Joyner Lucas, going back and forth with some crazy tracks. You know, Tory Lanez firing it off, Joyner Lucas responding, which was wild, and then Tory Lanez coming back with one of the best. It's not even really a diss. They're just trying to outdo each other. They're just trying to showcase talent and skill. And they even, you know, they kind of hugged it out on the Instagram Live. You can find that. Just, you know, it's just two dope artists having respect for each other. And that's what hip hop's about. But they're also not just being pussy. They're going back and forth with coming with crazy schemes and crazy bars and crazy flows. And that's, God, that's just so important. That's just so important. It pains me to see whenever fucking so-called rappers are beefing and shit. Speaking of which, 6ix9ine, dude. This man's 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine or 6ix9ine? R.I.P., man. Came and went. Like a season. He'll be back, though. That's for sure. Yeah, well, not trying to have some dead space and bore y'all to death and shit. Let me see. Oh, dude, real quick before I go, I got to talk about this. So at work, we have this, I work with live people, customers, who come up. And they want to check out some stuff sometimes at the pharmacy counter, which is fine. I'm not a goddamn cashier, so don't bring 17 items. What we are is below express lane. So if the express lane is like, yeah, we'll do 3 items, we're doing 1. We're doing half an item. Okay, so don't bring a fuckload of things. Dude, but these customers have a horrible habit of just fucking plopping the change on the counter like we're in the goddamn Wild West and you're at the bar paying for some liquor. It hits the counter and the goddamn change is... That's the sound of change, by the way. It hits the counter and the dude will not hand it to me with my hand fucking out. You can't see it, but my hand's extended and they'll just plop it down the counter. Not your goddamn servant boy. Don't do that shit. And then they will, it's always this person will have the nerve to say, can I get a bag for that? Hey, can you let me fucking finish putting this change and counting it since you want to plop down 90,000 coins like a goddamn asshole? Yeah, so if you're a piece of shit, don't do that. And respond to your Amazon emails. I'll probably touch more on that on the podcast. I'm going to get out of here. Yep. Later. So abrupt, by the way. Yeah, all right, I'm getting out of here, guys. I appreciate y'all listening. If you made it this far. Just these past guests that we had, Mitchell, Michaela, really dope. Really appreciate them. They both kind of, as far as Twitter goes, don't have social medias. Pay attention to Michaela's Instagram, which we forgot to plug during the episode. Put it in the description and tweeted it out once, but just so y'all can follow. We want everybody who is a guest treated with respect and followed on their respective social media accounts. So you can follow Michaela at Luminosity. Between each letter, there's an underscore. Don't ask me why. And the O in Luminosity is a 0. And hit her with that follow. She out there serving looks. And, just good looking out for a couple friends of mine. Appreciate y'all. That's going to be it. Go do some shit now.